Hello! Welcome back to another video. It has been so long and I'm sorry about that. Life has kind of gotten in the way, but we are back today and we are going to be making some Mongolia meatball ramen. So let's get started making our meatballs. What we're going to need for this is 1 pound of ground beef, which I've got here. We're gonna need 1 egg, half a cup of breadcrumbs, sesame oil, red pepper flakes, and of course 2 cloves of chopped garlic, which I've got right here. We're gonna be our big mixing bowl we need, and we're going to combine everything in here. So let's do it. Okay, so first of all, sorry about the lighting. My camera light died, so we're gonna have to just hope for the best with this. Okay, we're gonna make our meatballs. We're gonna start by combining our pound of ground beef with half a cup of breadcrumbs, an egg, oh man. Guys, I got a shell in there. Let's get that out. Okay, 1 egg, 2 cloves of chopped garlic, 2 teaspoons of this sesame oil, and some red pepper flakes. I'm gonna put more than probably you need, but you're gonna obviously want to adjust it to how you like it. Okay, now I'm just gonna actually mix this by hand because that's a lot easier for me. Okay, I actually forgot to add salt and pepper, so we're just gonna throw that in here. Okay, now let's get in there and mix that all together. Make some yummy meatballs. So I've made this before, but it was such a huge hit in my family that I didn't even get any. By the time I went to eat, it had all been gobbled up by my family. So this time, now that my boys have all grown up and moved out, I might actually be able to taste this meal. Let's mix our meatballs. Get everything nice and mixed thoroughly. Now you can add onion, green onion or other onion if you want to your meatballs. I just am choosing not to do that today. There. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start rolling our meatballs. I'm probably going to do them about the size of a golf ball. Just like so, and put them aside into our pan. And we'll do that with all of our meat mixture till we fill up the pan with our yummy meatballs. All right, so we were able to get 16 golf ball sized meatballs. How mouth-watering. All right, so there is about a tablespoon of vegetable oil in there, and we are going to just let them sear for about 2 minutes per side. It's been about 2 minutes now, so we're just gonna go ahead and flip them over. Carefully, the oil splashing. Come on, just 2 more to go, come on. Maybe the tongs weren't the best choice. Okay, we're gonna let them cook 2 minutes on this side. Then we're gonna transfer them out of the pan and onto a plate. Okay, it's been the final 2 minutes. So we're just going to remove our meatballs now and transfer them to a plate set aside. They're not cooked, so don't worry though. We are not ready to serve them, obviously. Watch that oil too, it's spitty, spitty. There you have it. 16 seared meatballs, not cooked fully. That's exactly what we want. All right, so now we're going to add a little bit of sesame oil to our pan. Let that warm up for just a second. Now, you don't want to drain out any of the beef or anything from the meatballs that we seared. Keep all of that juice inside your pan. And we'll throw in a bit of this minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic, but I ran out, so now I am just using some minced garlic, some hoisin, and as always guys, the measurements will be in the description below. Gonna add some chopped fresh ginger. Some low sodium soy sauce. And this homemade brown sugar that I made earlier. I did that on a short, so if you're curious to see that process, go make sure you check out that short. So I refuse to buy brown sugar anymore because it just gets hard fast no matter what I try, so I don't use it enough. So it's easier to just make it yourself. And then I'm gonna add 3 cups of chicken broth. There we go. Stir that all around. I'm going to actually grab a whisk and whisk it. Oh, here it is. That way we can kind of deglaze the bottom of the pan as we go. We're just going to let that come up to a boil, and then we'll be adding our meatballs back into it. So we've reached a boil, so we're turning our stove down to medium, and we're just going to re-add in our meatballs. All 16 of them. Like so. Now I'm just gonna kind of flop some of the sauce over top of them. Flop some sauce. Okay, we'll just cover that up and let that simmer for, we'll check it after 10 minutes. So it's been 10 minutes, but my meatballs are rather big and they're not quite done yet, so I'm just gonna keep them in for a little bit more time. The meatballs are done. So I'm just gonna remove them from the heat. Keep them covered. We'll let that sauce kind of thicken up a little bit. And we're gonna get our pot of water here. Turn up the stove to high. I want to get this water boiling so that we can cook our ramen noodles. Got 4 packages of Ichiban noodles. We're gonna just cook them as per package directions. 4 packages. Do not use the seasoning though. Set that aside. You can use it in a different recipe if you want, but we won't be needing it for this recipe. I'm actually going to uncover the meatballs so the sauce will thicken a bit faster, because Ichiban doesn't take very long to make, 3-4 minutes. So the ramen is all cooked, so I returned the meatballs back to the heat, and we're just going to add in our cooked noodles. And just kind of toss it and mix it all with the sauce and the meatballs. Make sure you get every noodle coated in that great sauce. It's absolutely fantastic. So delicious. Okay, there we go. I'm going to turn off the heat and just let it sit for a few minutes and soak up all that yummy flavor. All right, folks, so there you have it. There is the Mongolia meatball ramen. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.